What's up, everyone? This is Christian Duke from StrengthAddicts.com. I'm here with men's classic physique competitor Brian Seymour at the 2018 NPC Maryland State and East Coast Classic Championships. So, Brian, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing fantastic. Now, this is your first show.
That's correct.
Which, I think is very hard to believe. You look really dialed in for your first show. And you said you prepped yourself. How'd you do this?
Well, I'm an Army veteran, so I have quite a bit of experience with pushing myself, beyond the limits most people can. But I'm also a trainer at Gold's Gym in Charlestown, so basically just 10 years of experience, trial and error. Having bad form, getting hurt, learning the hard way. That's pretty much the way I learned, throughout my entire life. But learning from other people, sharing knowledge with one another. I think that's really important.
Right.
Not just watching other people and videos and things of that nature, but getting connected and sharing information.
Now, you were in the Army for 4 years.
I did 4 years, and I was in Mosul, Iraq.
Thank you very much for your service.
You're welcome.
I know that a lot of people often say that, but we really mean it. I mean, freedom isn't free, and you guys going around the world defending us is very important. Now, being from Maryland, that allows you to compete in the Maryland State as well as the East Coast Classic Championship. So, as a matter of fact, this is your first show, but you're actually, going to do 2 shows for the very first time.
Yep.
Talk to us about the whole journey. What would you say was the most difficult part? And yeah, actually, we are outside of the hotel because there's so much music and there's, there's a restaurant here. It's a beautiful hotel here. The Baltimore BWI Hilton, absolutely beautiful. But there's so much going on that we actually had to come outside to do this interview. But what would you say in the prep was the hardest? A lot of people complain about the diet, others complain about the training. What would you say it was for you the toughest?
Definitely the nutrition. The diet was the hardest part. I think I've cut carbs maybe one day, and I remember, a couple years ago, thinking to myself, holy, this really sucks. But that was definitely the hardest part. Staying disciplined, and I'm not gonna lie, late at night at 2 a.m. when I would wake up hungry, there was nothing stopping me from eating a bowl of cereal. But obviously, I could afford it. I felt guilty. It was a mental thing. But that's the hardest part. I enjoy training most of these guys that come here. I'm sure they love training as well. So really, it's just staying, disciplined, meal prepping, sticking to your plan, and the last week, instead of getting all excited and trying to work out, you just kind of relax and listen to other people's suggestions and things of that nature.
Awesome. And who would you like to thank, for being where you are today? Anybody might have given you tips during the prep, or sponsors, or friends. Is there anyone you'd like to thank?
I have Elliott Fitness on Instagram. He helped me with my peak week preparation. I'd like to also thank Melanie Ingram from Shine Beauty and Wellness. She actually sponsored me for the spray tan, which I kind of sweated and got a little ruined, but that's okay. The guys here, they're going to help me out. That's pretty much it. I'd like to thank friends and family for the support.
Awesome. And then to follow you in particular on Facebook or Instagram, where can folks go?
On Facebook, just Brian Seymour is my name, and then on Instagram, it's CMORE2587, and that's it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. For classic men's physique competitor Brian Seymour, Christian Duke, StrengthAddicts.com.